Successfully dealing with the Internal Revenue Service is about knowing the laws and procedures that IRS employees must follow and effectively leveraging that knowledge. Attorney Tony Ramos has been helping taxpayers deal with the IRS since 1989, and today, his law practice is dedicated solely to resolving tax debt for his clients. If you want to learn how to deal with the IRS to settle your tax debt in your best interest, keep listening. If you want a free consultation with Tony Ramos, go to tonyramoslaw.com/relief.
Tony here. I want to tell you about a caller from the other day who had a few questions. The first thing he asked me was, do I have to file my tax return? And I probed a little bit, and his main question was that he never got a W-2 from his employer. It also applies if he's an independent contractor and didn't get a 1099. So I explained to him, just because your employer or the contractor that has hired you has not given you a W-2 or a 1099, you are still obligated to report all your income on your tax return. It doesn't absolve you from that. Now, the other party can get penalized for not doing that. The other question he had regarding whether he had to file or not is the amount of money that he has to make in order to have to file a return. Well, for a single person, for 2020, it's right around $12,000 to $13,000. Those are not exact numbers. And it also depends if you're over or under 65 years of age. And then if you're married, it goes up from there. But sometimes you want to file a tax return even if you're not going to be charged with taxes, because sometimes you get money back and get a refund. So it may be to your advantage to file a tax return. And then he asked me, how much do you charge for your initial consultation? And I told him, like I tell everybody else, I don't charge anybody for the initial consultation because sometimes I can't even help them. Sometimes all they need is some free advice. But whether it's by phone, Zoom, or in person, I don't charge for initial consultation. Sometimes clients call over and over again, and I tell them, look, I don't mind giving you a little bit of advice at an initial consultation, but if they want to go on an hourly rate after that, I can do that before they decide to hire me. But usually one consultation, one interview does it for them. And then the last thing they asked me was, well, how much are you going to charge me? And what I tell all my prospective clients is, I first have to understand what your situation is. So I will charge a flat fee for an investigation phase. Obviously, the more complex the case, the more I can charge up front. Or if it's a simple case, I charge quite a bit less. And every case is different, so I don't want to give a specific number, but it's not such a high number that you would think it's unfair. It'll just compensate me for the time to understand exactly what you owe in taxes, how long the IRS has to collect, place a hold on the account, and other important things. And then also for that same fee, I understand your financial condition. You fill out a form that the IRS uses to determine what you can pay and what you cannot pay. Once I have those two pieces of information, then I will give you a list of all the possible ways that you can resolve your tax debt with the IRS. And then once we decide together what the best option for you is, then I can quote you a fee and a payment plan. So those are common types of questions that prospects call me and ask, and I hope it's helpful to you.
For more episodes about IRS tax relief, go to taxreliefacademy.com.